morning. Today is Mindfulness Monday, and I've noticed, just scrolling through Facebook or TikTok or any other Instagram, I have noticed there are two philosophies, two forms that conflict with each other and can be very confusing for a new person starting out on their spiritual journey. So I'm going to give you the perspectives, and then I'm going to give you mine. So there is diving deep into your traumas of your past. It's called shadow work, and it is helping you to see the truth in your traumatic situations, see why you are who you are today, and see what you left behind. Okay? In a nutshell. And there are people that believe that if you just accept what happened to you in the past and move forward and understand that you are the better version, that moving forward, you will be able to accomplish all the things that you have written in your soul journey to accomplish. All right, two very distinct things, diving deep into your trauma and kind of avoidance. I don't want to say avoidance altogether. You're aware, but you don't want to be deeply, truly understanding. You don't want to experience it to understand it. You know it happened and you're ready to move forward with who you are. Nothing wrong with that. So what I find is the truth is actually a combination of both, okay? So when you are diving deep into your spirituality and trying to reintegrate those shadows, first, I want you to always believe that you survived this for a reason, okay? That you're not going to relive this situation, that you are going to come in the situation when you navigate it to finding your shadows. You're going to come in as you are today with love, deep love for everything about yourself. So no matter what you see, you're going to experience that version of you as a loving version, that you did the best you could, and you're going to navigate who you are right now because of that. When you navigate the shadow, you're not reliving the event. You're not putting yourself back into the place of a victim. You are standing outside yourself. You're standing outside yourself and you're viewing what had happened to you and what was the moment you decided to not be that version of you anymore. You're gonna find her hiding in the shadow, or him hiding in the shadows. You're going to go to the shadows and offer your hands out to them. You're going to invite them home to you with great love. That part of you that you deemed unworthy because the trauma happened to you, you blamed it on that part of you, and you removed that part of you and adapted and became a new version of you, okay? That part of you still lives with being thrown away, being unworthy. And it's a piece that lives inside of you, in the shadows, in the dark places. And you have to accept every piece of you in order to become whole and continue your spiritual journey. Okay? This is what I truly believe, that you need to become more whole, bringing all the versions of you back home to your heart, to live with you, to understand them, to know that they were innocence and purity and love and divinity was in there, in those pieces. And it wasn't about the trauma, it's what you did after the trauma that helps you. You became a new version and you tossed out what didn't work for you because of the trauma, okay? It's what you do after it that makes the difference. Can you be the same person? Can you create something new? Can you move forward? Now, if going back in the shadows, you feel like you have to experience something again, you need to find a dissociative way to experience that without reconnecting yourself to the hurt, to the pain, to the trauma. But you're already the new version of yourself. So you're not going to see it the same way that part of you that you deemed unworthy is going to see it. You have this lifetime of experience where you can see this trauma in a different light and have different feelings about it. Okay? The important part is the peace, the version of you. That version of you has been wanting to come home to the whole version of you since the day you deemed her unworthy or him unworthy. You, during shadow work, have to find a way to reconcile with the version of you that you deemed unworthy. That is all shadow work is about. And if you repressed memories of traumatic events, it is also helpful to know why you did change when you changed. It's helpful to know why and what happened to you so you can understand that trauma is part of the medicine that is going to help you help others and recognize that trauma in other people or what might be happening to other people. You are learning how to navigate with others, heal others while you're healing yourself. And if you repress a trauma, if you don't see the things that had happened to you, how are you going to accomplish your goal if you are meant to do that? If you are meant to recognize and help people, how are you going to accomplish that if you didn't know it happened? Okay, so navigate gently, integrate lovingly, and understand that it is always a benefit to know everything about yourself. It's never going to be painful in the now to understand you. All right, I hope that helps. Have a great day.